Hello everyone and welcome to the How to Be channel. In today's video we will go through our career in software engineering and share our thoughts with you so that you have an idea about this particular branch of engineering and perhaps make your own picture of it. So throughout the upcoming slides we will go through a brief introduction, fly over the definitions, then we dive into the school program to go over specializations, duration, courses, diploma, and advanced degrees. Next, we'll speak about jobs in industry field, including CV, skills, profession, regulations, salary, and job indicators, common position level, example of job listings, software and application use, and lateral and vertical move during a person's career. Finally, we'll end up with the career goals, and aspiration tips, and finish with a dream slide. So deciding on a career path is probably one of the biggest decisions you will make in your life. This is why it is important to gather as much information as you can to help you choose the right career path and hopefully to enjoy the experience, as it is a lifetime decision. Again, as this is repeated in our previous videos, the best way to help you choose or decide on a career path is to ask yourself the right questions. What would you like to become? What is your career dream? What are you interested in? What career or job you believe will make you happy? Are you looking for a routine job or a more evolving and exciting experience? So some questions specific to software engineering career could be, are you interested by programming or software development? Are you fascinated by algorithms, coding, software, or perhaps video games design? Are you appealed by building applications and simulating them? Are you interested in working in ever-evolving high-tech industry to design software for electric cars, electronics, gaming consoles, phones, or computers? Are you comfortable working on a computer all day to design applications? Well, after objectively answering the right questions, it may be easier for you to decide which career path you may be really looking for. Now, let's start with a general definition. Basically, software engineering is a branch of engineering that combines principles of programming to design, develop, maintain, test, and evaluate computer software. It is a wide-ranging branch of engineering that keep evolving and adding contribution after contribution to our worldwide societies. The main activity sectors are computer software, artificial intelligence, smartphone applications, research and development, healthcare, video games, etc. Also, in general, the main industries of employment could be electronics, social media industry, software development, web development, graphics industry, gaming industry, technology, etc. So one important note on the school program is that most engineering programs, again, are provided by universities around the world. Requirements for program registration are usually listed in each university website, and details for the program and list of choices provided by the university are also commonly available. And it is important to note that some engineering programs require minimum pre-university grades or score for entry, which are also commonly listed in most universities' websites. So software engineering has numerous sub-branches, also called specializations. Specializations mean you will get a more focused education in a specific field, and it is important to choose the one you like, as these specializations will often open doors to a specific fields of software engineering. So from web research, we can cite some specializations that are listed, and these include software development, artificial intelligence, graphics design, digital and embedded systems, modeling and simulation, network systems, game and entertainment, geographic information systems, business and finances, database, operating systems, robotics, signal processing, software testing, parallel computing, etc. So some things worth noting are that most universities around the world provide bachelor degree of engineering in software in basically 4 years full time, including internships. Master's, which is the next degree, also called second degree in engineering, can be obtained following 2 additional years of studies. PhD or Doctor of Philosophy, also called third degree, which is the next step in engineering, can also be obtained following 3 to 6 additional years of studies, and this mostly depend on the student invested time, subject, field, university, etc. So in summary, software engineering or bachelor degree is 4 years, master's is 2 additional years and is optional, and finally PhD, which is 3 to 6 years and is also optional. So in this slide, we see a list of common courses, examples cited here from McGill University, that are to be completed at university for a bachelor degree in software engineering. These courses do vary a little bit from one university to another, but the main program, the programs are in general similar. So some courses may be more important to you again. For example, aiming for a career in gaming industry, you will have to work very hard in most courses, but you may be specifically interested in courses like computer graphics, software architecture, artificial intelligence, parallel computing, computer vision, etc. Also, as you can see from example here, there are courses that are from other engineering branches, such as microprocessors or telecommunication networks. These are also important courses. Why? Simply because a software engineer will often be called to work with other functions, such as electrical engineers, and understanding the basics is crucial when working in systems or products that have other systems like electronics or specific hardware, etc. So here we provide some thoughts about some courses provided. One, Introduction to Software Development. Well, software engineering is one of the main core of learning in software engineering, and understanding software development process is crucial for almost all software engineers. Second, model-based programming, which provide the relation and communication principles between software and hardware, is really important and is present in almost all electronics. And understanding the model-based programming is very important as well. Third, Introduction to Engineering Profession. Well, software engineering is under specific regulations in certain locations, and understanding the profession and responsibilities as an engineer is important for everyone aiming for this career path. 4, Introduction to Software Systems, which are heavily used by almost all of us and everywhere. So understanding software systems is needed for almost every software engineer. 5, Design Principles and Methods. Well, design in software engineering have principles, and it is important to know them in order to use the learning from this branch and to make it into practice. 6, Computer Graphics, which provide the principles whether in animation software, vision systems, video games, or in smartphone applications, and it is important to understand them as a software engineer. 7, Parallel Computing, which is highly adopted recently due to limitation in the processors as a hardware. So it is the way for the future and crucial to know and understand again for every software engineer. 8. Computational photography, which is rapidly evolving with the smartphone market bringing evolution after evolution. So understanding the logic behind is also part of the curriculum. 9. Artificial intelligence, which is expected to improve human interaction with electronics and facilitate and minimize our transactions with them. So understanding the basic is a must. 10. Software architecture. Well, software architecture is crucial almost for every complex software, or in general every software as well. Understanding software architecture principles will help design better and more efficient software that would be more user-friendly. And 11, computer architecture, which is particularly important, especially to gain understanding of the components and interaction between them in a computer system. So it is important to note that all courses provided are important for a student, and the best path is to try to excel in all courses. It will only be rewarding during the person's career. Now again, what diploma will you get? So let's start to see what is a diploma. Basically, diploma is the award given to you following completion of the school program. A copy of each diploma is normally requested by the employer during job interview process. So it is important to preserve these documents. And for software engineering path, these diploma usually are listed as follow. So for bachelor degree in software engineering, the diploma is bachelor degree diploma. For master's, the diploma is master's degree diploma. And for PhD degree, the diploma is Doctor of Philosophy diploma. So we noted master's and PhD. These degrees are what we call higher degrees, and again, these are optional. Perhaps only for those that would like to specialize more and do research in a certain specific field or advanced research. So similar to many other engineering programs, following bachelor degree, a master's may be pursued. Most universities do provide two options, either course-based masters or research-based masters. Both require in general 2 years of studies or research, and the diploma is granted following completion of the program followed. So following master's degree, a PhD degree under supervision of an advisor or director may also be pursued. A PhD degree in general in engineering is mostly research-based, and a certain number of courses must be completed depending on the university program. A PhD diploma is also granted following successful defense of the thesis. And the normal path, just to repeat, is bachelor, then master's, which is either course-based or research-based, and finally PhD degree, which both these last two are optional. Again, some universities do provide the option of moving directly to a PhD program following completion of a bachelor degree program, meaning that you can skip masters. However, most of them do require a certain minimum grade or score achieved at the end of the bachelor degree. So in general, bachelor degree in software engineering open doors to multiple choices of jobs from multiple industries around the world. Some industries are more developed in certain locations, and it is important to look what jobs are available depending on your living location. However, some positions, we may be noting that some positions are not location specific. Note that job search engine example given here is again Indeed.com, but there are also other job search engine or professional networking website such as LinkedIn these can be used to assess the availability of positions and industry fields that are operating in a specific living area. So example of industries recruiting software engineers include virtual reality, smartphone apps, artificial intelligence, operating systems development, computer graphics, computer software, web development, gaming industry, automotive, database development, computing industry, etc. So following completion of engineering program, the next major step is to enter industry and get the dream job. One important factor is that curriculum vitae, also called CV or resume, which make a resume of your educational and professional profile. The main section, again, for a CV could be name, address, phone, and email in the header section of the file, written and spoken languages, education, academic projects, scholarships and awards, computer and technical skills, professional experience, area of expertise, hobbies, personal interests, and finally references which are provided upon request by the employer. So CV do send a strong message to the employer about your personal education, career, qualifications, skills, achievements, and interests. So it is particularly important to take the time to draft it and to adapt it to the job description, as most of the time you will get only one interview chance to prove your fit for the position. So it is important to take the time to prepare for it. Now, skills. Again, a skill is a learned ability to perform a task. Often when employers list a job, they add a job description and the main tasks are listed as well, which means we can ask directly the right questions. Will I be comfortable completing these tasks? Do I have these skills? This is why it is important during the course of the career path to develop as many skills as needed to achieve personal goals and often open as much doors as possible. On a note here, it is important that knowing the right career path and perhaps the dream job early may help in getting prepared to acquire the right skills needed for that job. So common required or listed skills in software engineering are computer programming, software development, object-oriented design, software testing, software debugging, problem solving, logical thinking, and teamwork. Other more technical skills could be programming, development tools, architecture design, statistical analyses, and software simulations. Now, regulations. In general, engineering branch, including software engineering, are regulated in most places under various jurisdictions. It means the profession is legally defined and protected by law in most jurisdictions. One of the main goals of these regulations is to protect, again, the safety and interest of the general public. Key notes to take away is that in most jurisdictions, practicing engineering require permit. Engineering is regulated by law, and perhaps noting that some software engineer sub-branches are more regulated than others. An example given would be the aviation industry, which is highly regulated. And third, engineering certification is obtained following meeting specific requirements that include graduation, complete examination, and accumulate experience. And it is important to know and how to consult these regulations depending on the living location. So for some of you, you may ask, how is it a career in software engineering? Well, this slide was prepared subjectively to try as much as possible to give you an idea how is it. Note that here the higher ranking is the better. So in summary, base salary indicator in comparison to GDP per capita is usually high, meaning the salary in general is considered high. Salary increase per experience could be from medium to high depending on the position. Salary promotion per year is from medium to high. Salary range could be from medium to very high. Job opportunities is perceived as high. Sector diversity is very high. Management opportunities could range from low to high depending on the CV, individual performance, and also sector of activity. Startup opportunities is high. Corporation opportunities is very high. Research opportunities is high. Lateral move opportunities could range from medium to high based on the local market and economy. And vertical move opportunities usually range is seen as from medium to high. And with this, the overall sense of enjoyment would be high. Again, here other indicators. Please note that in this slide, the lower ranking is the better. So in summary, stress level is usually perceived as low. Competition or number of applications per job listing is ranked from low to medium based on the position again. Requested experience level could range from low to medium. Job complexity could range from low to high. And finally, working hours usually range from medium to high. Now, once in the industry, often people ask, what are the common position levels? Well, for a software engineering path, usually we start with junior software engineer, then gain the title of software engineer after 1 to 2 years of experience. After this, there is a senior level following 2 to 5 additional years of experience. Then principal, and finally senior principal in some cases after 2 to 5 years of experience, which could also depend on the individual performance and corporation promotion policy. So example of software engineering job listings from here taken from Indeed.com could be software development engineer, software test engineer, 3D pipeline software engineer, platform test engineer, operating systems engineer, database engineer, web development engineer, programming engineer, game design engineer, game architecture engineer, vision systems engineer, graphics software engineer, C++ engineer, etc. Note that common listings depend often on the living area and industries that are operating nearby your location. So example of software and programming languages used by software engineers include Microsoft Office as an office software. For software design, there are Python, Qt, Visual Studio, etc. For code repository, there are GitHub, GitLab, etc. Jira and MS Project are also commonly used for project management. For database development, you may have MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server, etc. For web programming or development, some advanced software used include Adobe, Dreamweaver, Visual Studio, etc. And for programming, there is C, C++, Python, Java, MySQL, XML, HTML, PHP, etc. Note that most software or programming languages choices do vary from one corporation or organization to another, and software and languages selection is normally based on the requirements, intended use, and other factors as well. Now let's go again over lateral and vertical move. What is it again? Basically, lateral move is when an engineer moves from one position to another while remaining in the same position level. versus vertical move is when an engineer move from one position level, example given here is software engineer, to a higher position level, example given, which is manager in engineering. So potential advantages of lateral move could be opportunity for salary upgrade, exploring new teams, exploring different roles and responsibilities, and broadening the experience and skills. While potential advantages of vertical move could be higher salary, less technical, more management, higher bonuses, and possibility of managing work or project within a corporation. So in summary, some career goals and aspiration tips are as follow. So to achieve a career goal, it is recommended to establish a solid plan and work toward that goal. Organize yourself and know your skills. Keep it professional, and you will gain a higher opinion of you within a corporation or enterprise. Organize yourself. Take the time to learn when in new position. Respect of colleagues, humbleness, and patience will always be rewarding. Becoming a good engineer require time, dedication, and perseverance. Learn how to manage personal time. In challenging situations, talk to your manager. Be honest, be professional, know your role and responsibilities, explore and have understanding of the standards, learn the state of the art, and finally know the regulations. And finally, to end this with a dream slide, well, would you like to shape human interaction with technology? Develop software for smartphones, computers, planes, electric cars, or video games? Then software engineering is an option for you. Let's start by saying it's not this university or that university that made me a good engineer, but the ball resides on my own hand. So let's work hard to become one of the best engineers. You don't need a good memory or to memorize everything. Technology is here to remind you everything. It is also worth noting that with important development coming, virtual reality, more capable processors, graphic cards, artificial intelligence, etc., software engineer is at the core of that evolution. So would you like to be part of it? Then software engineer, again, is an option for you. Finally, work hard and you will excel at your position. The quality of life, the feeling of achievement, the feeling of contribution will come naturally, and hopefully you will achieve your personal goals. And with this, we would like to thank you for watching and hope to have you soon in our next videos. And if you're interested by a specific career path, please let us know. Here are the references, and if you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button, follow us on YouTube for new content, and share with family and friends. Thank you.